So in this video we are going to be making this complicated insoles, and this is the template we are going to use. This is size 4:1, and that is what we're going to use to get the necessary shapes we want for these unique ladies insoles. So first of all, we mark out the shape of the template on a cardboard paper, and then I'm not going to cut it into shape. I'm going to gum it to the cardboard paper again. The reason is that I want it to be more thick. So if you have a thicker paper, there's no need for this. So I want to double the cardboard paper so that the template which I'm going to create will be thick, so that it will make it easier for me to mark while using it. So after doubling the cardboard paper, I can now cut the template into shape. So I am done cutting it into shape, so I have to write the size on it, front and the back, so that whenever I pick it up, I'll remember the size. So we're going to proceed to the next step. So what we're going to do next is we're going to take a measurement from the edge to somewhere here. We're going to take 0.4 inch, that's half inch minus 1, 0.4 inch. So we take it round the edge of the template. So just to make sure you take enough measurement of it, so as many as possible, 0.4 inch. And after doing that, we're going to reduce the size, the original size of the template, round, and that is what I'm doing already. Then after doing that, the next thing we're going to do, you see what I did there? So what we're going to do next is we're going to take a measurement from here to here and then divide it into 2, even if it is not into 2 equal parts, but just try to locate the center. So that is what I'm going to do next. So here is my own center, and now I'm going to take a line at that spot. So after taking a line at that spot, take another measurement from here down here, 0.4 inch, 0.4 inch. Then after that, I'm going to take another line at that spot. Then you curve the edges here and here. You understand? You curve it. And then also come down to this part, add a curve here. And also come to this side and then add a curve. So with that, we are done with this step. You see what we have. So we're going to cut out this part separately and then cut this part separately. So let's proceed. So for you to easily cut this out, make sure you place it on a soft surface. You understand? Don't put it on a hard surface. You can use a pieces of Nora or place it on a wood. If you have a cutting board, good and fine. So don't place it on a hard surface. It will be difficult for you to cut it out. So mine is placed on Nora, you understand? So I'll just write the size on top of it in case I need it. So this is 41. So now I'm going to cut the other part too out. So I am done cutting it out. So now our template is ready, and this is all we need to create this classic insole. So what we're going to use as our sole and insole is Nora. This is Nora 3mm. This is called, some people call it milk color, some call it carton color, whatever, I don't know. So we place our template on top of it. So we are marking from the front. Take note, we are marking from the front of the Nora. So we mark our template on top of it. Please, I repeat again, take note, I am marking on the front of the Nora, not on the back. So please don't make that mistake. You mark on the front. So after marking this way, we have to turn the pattern around for the other side of the foot. So you have to flip it upside down for the other side of the foot, and then you mark it out too. Then after marking them out, the next thing we do is to cut. We'll first of all cut it into shape. So I am done cutting them into shape. What we are going to do next is to cut out those segments just as we did previously. So we are going to cut out the two segments separately. So you see right now I'm placing it on a wood. So don't place on a hard surface so that it will be easier for you to cut out. So I am done doing that. The next thing you must do, very important, is to label the part. This down part, you have to label it so that you don't, mix it up. So write something at the back so that while coupling, you can use that labeling to do the coupling. So let's proceed. So I am done. What we're going to do next is we're going to gum Mako 2mm to the front. You see, this is the front of the Nora, not at the back, on the front. So we're going to gum Mako 2mm to the front of all of them. You understand? So that's what I'm going to do next. So apply your gum on your Mako 2mm and then on the front of the Nora, and then bond the two together. So after bonding them, don't forget to tap your mallet on them for proper bonding and then cut off the excess marco. So I'm done doing that. The next thing we do is to pick our rough sandpaper as usual, wrap it around your brush and then smooth the edges. All of them, smooth the edges. So after doing that, this is the gold leather we are going to use to wrap them up. So this is a light leather, and you know it's a synthetic leather. So cut out the section or the segment that will contain the pieces of Nora, and then apply your gum on them. Prepare them for folding. So after applying your gum for the second time at the back of the Nora and on the leather, and then cutting off the excess leather, you proceed to folding. So you take your time to make sure you do a neat folding. So after folding, use your razor blade, cut down the crease. So I am done doing that, and then we are going to install them back to the position where we removed them from. So that's what we're going to do next. So you see what they are going to look like. This is what they will look like. So now let's proceed to permanently replace them to their position. So you fix them to their position. Remember, you have a label at the back of them, so don't mix them up. Then use your super glue around the edges. We're going to do the super glue front and the back. So before you apply the super glue, make sure you press it down properly to make sure it sits properly in that position before you apply your glue. So after applying your glue, you turn the back and also add glue to the edges round at the back. So this is what we have. So now we're going to allow it to dry. Then let's proceed to the other side. So now it is time to last. So place your last on the insole and then mark out this. You see this one here, the first line, that short arrow, mark it. Then the short arrow on this side, you mark. Then pick your strap. I have already prepared the strap for this, so this is my strap. The length is 12 inches, the weight is 3 inches, so you fold it towards each other at the back. At the end of the day, you're going to have 1.5 inches. Then you put your landing and then you stitch. So that's what you're going to do. You stitch both sides. So that's what you're going to do to the 4 straps. So the straps are 4 in number. So what I'm going to do next, I'm going to place the strap at that point where I marked out, and then I'm going to locate the weight on top of the insole, and then do the same on this side. Now the next thing we are going to do is to take a measurement from the back of the insole. We are going to take a measurement from here to somewhere here, 3 inches. Sorry, this is size 4:1, so we're going to take 3.5 inches. So 3.5 inches. So this is it. So we'll place our strap at that same spot and then locate the weight. Then after that, what we're going to do next is to punch a hole on those outlines. So now I believe you can see my holes. You see them. So now I'm going to place it on top of the other insole and then use it to get those exact position on top of it. So I'm going to use my chuka because my silver pen cannot go through. So I'm pointing out those points on the other insole. This makes life easy. So I am done doing that. I'm going to punch a hole on those spots also. So after punching, cut a line, then cut a line and cut a line. Those are the places where the straps are going to go through. So you fix the straps to position and then fix your last, and after fixing your last, set it properly and then use nails to hold the insole to the last. One nail at the back, another somewhere at the front. After that, now you can properly set the pattern, adjust it properly and make sure it is well lasted. So now cut off the excess, and after cutting off the excess, the next thing you do is to apply your gum and then finish it up. if it is going to be difficult for you to create this template, I'm going to make them available from size 38 to size 42, and it is going to go for 1,200 naira only. So if you are going to find it difficult, you feel it is too difficult and you like the template, so you can get them and then begin to make use of them and start making money out of it. So after lasting, remove your last, and this is what we have. So now we are going to proceed to create our sole. So this is what we're going to use as our main sole. We are also going to use Nora 3mm as our main sole. So what we're going to do next, we place our template at the back of the Nora. This time around we are marking at the back, and we are also only going to mark outside the template. Then after marking, you turn, flip it upside down and mark for the other side of the foot. So after marking it out, you cut off some excess. Then this is what you're going to do. You cut from here round to this point into shape where your heel is going to be placed. Then this is your heel. File this place, smooth it before you install it. So now place the heel like this and then mark out the area where it is going to be fixed. So after doing that, the next thing, you pick your sandpaper, rough sandpaper, then you are going to roughen that area where the heel is going to be placed. So after that, you apply your gum and then install the heels. Then after installing the heels, you cut off the excesses. And after that, the next thing is to couple the sole with the insoles. So after coupling, tap your mallet on it to make sure it bonds properly. Now the next thing is to cut off the excess sole material. So after that, you smooth the edge of the soles and then finish it up. Now to make the bow design, the length of this strap is 5 inches. The width is going to be 1.5 inches. You cut it into 2 places, fold it 2 edges towards each other, then fold these 2 edges also towards each other. So you do it into 2 places. Then this is the big part of it. The length, the width of this one is 2 inches. The length is 6 inches. Then you do the same, fold the 2 edges towards each other to the center, and then also fold these 2 edges towards each other to the center. So you do that also into 2 places. So once you are done doing that, you see what we have. Place the small one on top of the big one. You see it, and then use this strap to wrap it around. The strap is about 1 inch or so. So now you attach it to the footwear and everything is done. So if you have any questions, feel free to drop them in the comment section. And like I said, the ladies soles template, that is the first template we used to generate this particular template. They are available for sale, 25 copies from size 38 to size 42. That one is going for 2,450. There are 25 in number, different shapes. Then if you need this one, the price is 1,200 from size 38 to size 42. So if you need any of them, make your payment to the account number you are seeing on your screen right now, and also send your proof of payment to the WhatsApp number under the account number, and I'm going to send you the PDF files of any of these templates. All you need to do is to go to any cyber cafe, print them out, gum them to a thick paper, cut them into shape, and then they are ready to use. Have a nice day, and don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon to get updates, because more videos will be coming your way.